Hi everyone, it's Momo here, and this is Ranj. Are you Ranj?
Hello, this is Raj. I'm Momo's husband.
We're trying to make a video today because we made some videos a few years ago, and then we wanted to do every few years just to update where we are at life, where we are at in life,
Our life.
in our life right now,
Very nice.
and then how do we feel about it? So let's answer 6 questions today. The first question is, where are we now in our marriage and relationship, and how do you feel about it?
Ooh, spicy take already. Where we are in our marriage, we have been married for 15 years now, been together for 16 years now. We have 2 kids. I'm very happy. I think it's a lot of fun. We have been discovering new ways of having fun throughout this last 15 years. So I feel good about it. I think, yeah, I feel lucky in a lot of ways. It's working out, so it's awesome.
It is pretty rare, right? It's like being 15 years together already.
Yeah, half the marriages they are happy, means at least they don't end up with divorce. So they're
But
like 50
even people
50.
stuck in marriage, not divorcing, not necessarily happy. Do you think you're in a happy marriage right now?
Yeah.
What's the indication of happy marriage?
I look forward to coming home, sleeping with you in the same bed, doing things together, hanging out. I think it works out.
Why? I mean, why we work out?
I don't know. I don't know. I think we are just kind to each other. I think that's important.
So
Plus, I think we have our
we
own.
understand and then we tolerate, we adjust.
Yes, I think we understand each other also.
I adjust.
Me
I don't
too.
think I don't think there's much of you to adjust to.
That's just a
I
woman thing.
adjust.
See, that's is it good now? She feels that she adjusts, and I don't have
Oh,
to.
so what did you adjust to me? Like, what did you adjust to me that so we're still staying together?
No, you adjust like how you do things, talk about things. When you get shouted at, you say sorry and keep moving on. There's so many things.
You
What you
think
like,
other
what you
guys don't
don't.
say sorry and move on?
I think a lot of people, it's not just guys. I think a lot of men, women, they all right. They take everything too literally, too seriously, and then
Overthinking, you mean?
yeah, like it's fine. Sometimes I say something bad. Sometimes she said something bad.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
works out.
We never overthink. We're just like whatever. Forget
Yes.
about it right away.
Yeah.
So
Takes.
that's a key, maybe. That's like
I
keep
think it's
us
important.
together. Just
Yeah.
being
I
very
think being together
tolerate.
is there are forcing mechanism too. You can be together just for kids or because of your parents or society, but
I
being
think that's a lot of marriage.
yeah, but being happy is different. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Being happy is
So you
different.
think we're happy?
I am very happy. I'm not going to answer this for you. It's supposed to be you also answering it.
Well, okay, where we're at marriage right now, I'm thinking it's pretty okay.
Pretty
Yeah,
okay. Could be better. Look at
pretty.
this.
Well, I don't know how could it be better. It's just two people stuck together, and then you have no other options, and then
No other option. This is
you just
it.
have to stay together and make it work. And for the sake of children, because that's the main structure of
But
the
that's like very
society right
basic,
now.
right? That's not the reason. That's not a happy marriage. That's like, oh, you're just together.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there's no other options that available there in the society that.
Oh, society has people get divorced, people get married again. There's so many things that
So
people
you
can
think
do.
we just like voluntarily that choose to stay together as a couple,
It's always a voluntary decision. Yeah.
voluntary? Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
How do you feel about yeah?
I
Okay,
feel good.
okay. Our second question. So first of all, today's date. I find it very important. 2025, not February, January
Jan 26th.
26th
Yeah.
today. Okay, 2025, January 26th is today's date. Now we're answering our second question.
Yeah, then 26.
Where are we now in our sexuality? I'm 40 years old. He is 37, turning 38 in October. So, are we at our prime time of being sexually active?
Every few years, it feels like we are peaking and we go higher. So I don't know where we are. Pretty nice, I think. Yeah,
How
we're
do you
definitely
how do you
having
think
more
about
sex.
sexuality as a whole? Like, how do you think about this concept? What do you think about it?
I think there are two parts to it. The one, the sex, and then the attractiveness. I'm still very attracted to you. At least it works out for me. We have a lot of sex. I think it's a lot of fun also. It's not just, like married people just having sex just for the sake of it.
Do you think it's very important to have sex in a marriage?
Absolutely important, but I think it's also important to enjoy it. And one is like basic necessity, like eating and breathing. I think people need to have sex. And the other is actually enjoying it, like eating good food or traveling or seeing a new place. So I feel good. I think we're having a lot of fun. What do you think?
What do I think about sexuality is, and where we're at right now, I think like you have to unlearn a lot of things that the society taught you when you were growing up. Like, luckily, I don't really have so much, stigma attached to sexuality when I was growing up, like from my parents, but from society that you learn from movies and books and everything. Still, you have to unlearn to relax, like to finally enjoy sex. I think that is where I am right
We have been
now.
having sex since we met for the first time. What are you talking about? I don't know what you did on lunch.
No, but then,
I
like
think what you need to.
enjoyment
We did
to
enjoy.
sex.
But I think,
You
yeah,
have to
you're
earn
right in a
like
way that should you keep
like
enjoying after you have had kids.
women were always taught to just have sex to have babies. It's connected.
But when you're young, then you don't think about it. I think women start thinking about it once they are like above 35, they have kids and
Yeah, I
responsibility.
think after kids,
Because before that, I think women also like to have sex, and they do have sex early in the
I don't
marriage,
think
initially.
maybe a different culture, right? In our culture, it's like it's not free. It was not free. Like you would not go out with random people.
Not random people. Let's say you got married, and people are going for honeymoon, and young people, like you expect them, and they talk about it. Oh, we went to honeymoon, we had so much fun. Even in the most conservative society, they talk about it. It feels like once you are married, at least for first few years, it's okay, and then it's not okay.
Yeah, like at this age, a lot of people don't have sex anymore.
Poor people.
Yeah,
So
that's why
sad.
because I'm telling you, there's this stigma towards it, and now the sex serves the purpose of having babies, and once you have babies and it's done, you don't need that in life anymore. So I think we don't have that stigma, so we're still having sex, which is still good. That's where we
Yes,
are as sexuality.
it's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Okay, the third question. Where are we now in terms of dreams and aspirations? So I'll answer first. I'm at like this good place. Like I choose it to be a good place, right? I can choose to be miserable too, but then, I choose it to be a good place. Although like professionally, I took a break of 8 years, so I couldn't continue with my career. Well, at least like to build up a career that I couldn't continue. So I'm getting back to work, but it's like only half time, and then not much of ambitions anymore left for the career. But also it's a time that for me that I was able to really look into what I really want to do as dreams and aspirations, like that kind of dreams that besides a regular 9 to 6 job, what I really want to do. And then I think because of this experience of being stay-home mom, like gave up a career, and then I was able to think that I can maybe still realize my dreams one day. I don't know how does this work, but it's just like, things just so chaotic all the time. And then, impossible could still happen. So I'm still at a good place right now that I haven't given up my dreams. Basically, I still want to be a writer, that I want to finish my sci-fi novel. Like right now I have only one novel that it is a completely world that I am imagining in my mind. I really want to write it out. I think it would take me several years to write it out, and then every few months or every few like months, basically half of a year, I realized that with more experience in life, I'm getting closer to imagine the world in the way that I want it. You know, it means that, even it's like half a year before, I would think that I was not mature enough. My experience was not enough that I could imagine the world. I could probably imagine the world I want to imagine. So I'm really happy that I'm accumulating a lot of more experience, and then I'm not giving up my dreams being a writer. And I have actually this world in my mind that I want to write about, and then a lot of things, the topics I want to touch through this world. So, and that's where I'm right now. I'm pretty happy about that. And what about you?
Dreams and aspirations. Maybe we are talking just on the career side. So I'm in a different phase. I used to be a founder. Now I'm an investor. I'm having fun. I
What
think
kind of fun?
like doing what I like to do, meeting people. I think I'm good at it, this job. So, and I get to meet a lot of people,
So
deal
you are
with new
actually doing your
ideas.
dream job.
Kind
This is
of.
what you dreamed about,
I think so.
not a regular 9 to 6 job.
I
That
could never work. I can never work for somebody. So I'm in that way also like I think pretty happy. Like all happy, happy, happy. Touch wood. Yeah, it's working out now. Does this mean that the dream is to be a billionaire or something? I don't. I
no, I
think
don't think if the dream is attached to money or materials, it's not. It's not going to have like so much satisfaction if you reach it.
yeah, it's.
I think dreams to be pure as what do you aspire to do
I
when
think
you were
people do
young?
dream
What
of
you're
power.
really passionate about doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not like power, money, and whatever you can get.
Yeah, so I'm doing what I would like to do, and I think I'm good at it. So I think
Yeah,
this is gonna
like
be
whatever you're really good at it. It's
yeah, and I
also
think this is
there.
gonna work out well. It will give us enough resources and money to have a good life, but it will also mean that I can spend time with family, having fun. It's working out. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Next
Next
question.
one.
Our first question: where are we now with families, like with kids or parents? So where we're now, kids are 8 years old and 10 years old. They're very good kids. And yeah, when I talk about this, I always like to think because, I actually took years off being with them, mainly because Roger's traveling so much. I was not able to have a job, so I stay home, be a full-time mom. And then I think the time I spent with the kids when they were so young, it was very crucial to build their personality, build a foundation that they have now, and then continue to have even when they're entering adulthood. And that foundation is that they're very focused. They're very disciplined in a way, like not all the time, but then in a way they listen to us, they obey us because I was always there for them. So they fear us like out of respect, kind of thing, out of need also because we're always there for them. And then they feel attached, right? And then they're very focused because I never gave them electronic products to play because I just spend time with them doing story time, take them to the library, to all these activities. So I'm not saying that every woman needs to do that. It's unfair to say that. But just for us, I think we are pretty good with the kids right now. I wouldn't say it's nothing going to happen through teenage time or you never know. we just have to keep an eye all the time and just have to be there for them all the time. I mean, especially when they reach teenage times. And yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, same. The kids are growing up well. I don't know. We don't want to. At least I don't want to have regrets that I didn't spend enough time with the kids. So hopefully I am. Uh, it's difficult, but you have to be focused on it. Yeah, I think it's all good as of now.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
you're spending enough time with the kids, even though you're so busy. Like when the kids were younger, it was actually okay that you travel a lot because when they were younger, they needed mommy more than daddy
now they
because
spend more time with
yeah,
me.
now they actually spend more time with you because now I'm like, okay, you guys, if you can deal with yourself, just deal with yourself. You know, do your homework, reading. They can sit by themselves for hours, and we still have no electronic products in the house. They just read books, they do music, they build
It's
their
not we don't
robots.
have. We have. They don't use it. We have iPads. They don't spend time on it.
That's not their iPad. They are not allowed to do it. That's my iPad.
But
They
still,
know it's not theirs.
they have access to
If I
it.
buy an iPad for them, then they're going to be glued to the iPad 24/7. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm not joking with these things. I'm serious. And yeah, and now they spend a lot of time with Raj because a lot of things like technique things that like I can't provide any help.
I
I'm like,
like
I
to
have
do
no
maths
idea
and
what's that.
science, and kids like to do that with me. So it's fun.
Yeah.
We do projects.
Yeah, like even fix of, drums and keyboard, that's Roger's job. Even though I'm playing piano and everything, like I can't fix those things.
You need to play music with them.
I do play music with them. Like me being there playing music at this age, learning music at this age is a huge inspiration for the kids. Because when I was young, I remember I look up to people who are adults and then they played. Like when I was young, I had this like a neighbor's kid who is much older, but then they didn't have piano in their house. They didn't have enough money to buy, but then she actually went to a boarding school, like in China, those kind of boarding schools to learn music. And then so when she come back home on the holidays, she had no place to play piano. She would come to my house to play. Like whenever she played, like for the 20, 30 days, I always get inspired to be as good as her one day. So if you have somebody in front of you playing better music than you, it's very good for the kids. So that's what I'm doing right now. Like I'm not expecting my kids to be musicians one day, but it's just to have music in their life and then capable of playing certain music instrument in a certain level that and I'm here right now doing my parts by practicing my own music, and they get it. I think that's very important for them. Like for example, enjoy documentary. It's a good inspiration for the kids, example for the kids. That kind of stuff, that kind of influence. So that's what we're doing. What else we're doing with the kids?
No, kids are good. Parents, we are lucky that parents are still healthy. All of them are around. They
Yeah.
get to spend time with us. We get to spend time with them, so that's okay. They're
Yeah.
still all relatively healthy, all good.
Yeah, we're very lucky in this way. I mean, I was thinking my kids are lucky, so they get both sides of grandparents.
And they spend a lot of time. They
Yeah,
spend months here with us.
yeah, and then they learn language. They enjoy the food. So my kids are very like adaptive to all kinds of food and then different culture and everything, different festivals in the house. Yeah.
Okay.
Next question. Okay, looks like we only have 5 questions. So the last question is, where are we now with friends or people you choose to be with? So I can answer this first. I'm feeling like I'm finally reaching an age that I choose to be with people I want to be with and then choose not to be with people I don't want to be with. And then there's some requirements, like basic requirements is being kind and being understanding, not demanding you to be a certain shape for them. Because everybody come from different background going through life. and everybody's busy all the time with your own things, right? You cannot demand other people to give you attention all the time. Like the true friends is friends that you don't sometimes talk for weeks, for months, and then you're still friends, and then you still reconnect right away, click right away. And because you really understand each other and really respect each other. So I'm at this age that I'm very picky with people I want to be with at this point. Like I just can't spend time with people that like not true friends. And that's where I'm right now. And I think it's a very good thing. Like I do not drag myself to be with people that I feel like I'm tired of being with. Like when you were younger at the 20s, you just want to be in a group and you just want to be liked and be accepted by other people. But I feel like I'm old enough now. I don't care about acceptance anymore. I just be myself and then choose who I want to spend time with. And that's where I'm right now in life with this. What about you?
I have a few friends that I've had for very, very long time. Still friends. We have a few good friends here where we live, kids, parents, and all that kind of stuff. Uh, yeah, I think I generally like to be with people. Uh, Generally get along with most people very well. So where are we now? We have enough friends, I think. Even
That's the same with me. I'm always very amiable. I'm always agreeable to everyone. And I just feel like a lot of times, like what things happened before is like I'm just too agreeable that people just take you for granted, that they expect you to be for there for them, and then they don't want to put in anything for you. And then and also like you're so lucky you have so many friends like Indian people around here, like you grew up with the same culture and everything. I don't have anyone that come with me from my background. I only made some friends along the way when I was working, right? And then everybody moved out and then I was just left alone. So I kind of like used to be alone, like in the friends thing, and I try to enjoy with people, and then like I cherish like good time with good people, with good friends. And yeah, but then we do have like family and friends. I mix this together, like everybody just like family and friends, whatever, companions for me. So
yeah,
yeah.
so we have enough people.
Yeah. And also there's one thing, like when we were younger, you always drag me into your friend circle. Like you have all these friends and I'm always there, like being part of the group, right? And most of times it's just like all these Indian dudes. And I'm like I'm part of them. I was like the dude also is them, and they like me, I like them. And now, like after baby and everything, I'm like, I don't have time to do that anymore. Like
Didn't
I
take
like
you
my
what?
girls' trip. I like my girls' quality time. I don't want to just be just dragging along with you anymore. I get to choose not to do certain things. Like, I think, yeah, I'm getting a little bit stronger.
Oof. Oh, but not agree. Okay, we are good. I think that's it.
Do we have anything else to add?
No, I think we're good.
Well, this is the update video, like every few years, where we're at
Right
right
now we are
now.
good. Let's see 5 years from now where we are.
Yeah, we made this video at 2020. No, actually, we made a video at 2020 to introduce ourselves, like our stories. And then we made a video 2022. And because, my YouTube account was deleted. And that's why I take all those crucial video, like main videos, and re-upload it. So I saw, oh, I have this video with Raj and I have that video about our life. So I want to make a new one more. So, 2022 one, we were just drunk and then sitting on the bed. I think it was Santa Cruz. And then we're just talking about I forgot, like random.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, it was like random stuff we were talking about. We were just drunk, and then just like I was drunk, and I was just saying whatever was in my mind.
Okay, I think it's good. We're
Yeah,
done.
yeah, you were always being dragged by me to do this. That's
That's
so
okay.
ridiculous.
You do whatever.
That's so ridiculous.
Happy wife, happy life. Okay, are we good? Are we done here?